creating your first art book. Part 6, closing thoughts. I learned that, this stuff doesn't come easy. I think this is something I already knew, but when it comes to taking on a new task as ambitious as creating your own art book, a couple of things that I know now that I wish I knew then is, number one, understanding how to engage with my audience better. I feel like I learned a lot more in the last year than I had in the last 3.5, 4 years of working on this. And had I had the knowledge now, back then, maybe the return would have been a lot better, would have been a bit more improved. But this is all a part of the game. This is exactly why we do what we do as creatives is to learn new things and to try to apply them to new challenges that come our way, right? So I've definitely, as far as like the long game, acquired so much more knowledge about how to approach something like this. Acquired so much more skill taking on this ambition of learning character design. And was it worth it? Yes, man, absolutely. This was so much fun to make at the end of the day. I have something that I'm so proud of that is a beautiful piece of work, I think. It's definitely the highlight of my own career. This is definitely, as far as like a magnum opus is concerned for an artist, this is definitely my magnum opus as far as like such an ambitious sort of thesis in, illustration and character design, which goes into what's next. Definitely making more zines. I think a zine is a great format for people to own a larger body of your work and something that's very concise, that you can give them, that's physical, that's not just living on a screen. Also take on other projects. I mean, this has been my baby for the last 4.5 years, and there was times where I was just getting bored of it, honestly. So I'm also really excited to go back to projects that I paused for quite some time. Now that I feel like I have this character design thing under my belt, it's a skill set that I can harness and start to distribute into my other work, going back into editorial design or illustration or commercial illustration, and the learnings that I've established in human anatomy and shape language and, just even like story. These are tools now in my repertoire that I think will produce much stronger work in the future for me and, hopefully make me more marketable as an artist and as a director as well.